working with the director, like, how's it look here? How's it look? I can't get it. And then he goes, put the public center, which we do, but then it didn't work. And I tried doing the legs, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know why they just use over with more place in the center when they can do it. Yeah, like, I knew it. I have it on the paper, right? It's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Belmont Swansea United Football Club community, we warmly welcome you to Blacksmiths Oval this evening for the opening game of the Northern New South Wales Football 2025 NPL season.
Good evening and welcome to the official Northern New South Wales Football YouTube channel, where we kick off the 2025 NPL Northern New South Wales men's season with a blockbuster match of the round under the lights at Blacksmith Oval. Chris McPherson bringing you all of the action. And tonight, history is made as Belmont Swansea United return to the top flight for the first time in over 25 years, taking on a determined Adamstown Rosebuds in what promises to be an electric season opener. For Bell Swans, it's been a long road back, but after dominating the 2024 Northern League One Premiership, finishing 12 points clear, they've earned their place amongst the region's best. Under the guidance of club stalwart Mick Stafford, they've kept the core of last season's squad while adding key talent, including former Wellington Phoenix reserve defender Alex Clayton. Their mission for 2025, to prove they belong at the NPL level. Meanwhile, their opponents, Adamstown Rosebuds, fought tooth and nail to retain their spot in the NPL, surviving the pressure of the promotion-relegation playoffs. Now, under returning coach Chris Moylan, they've out to turn over a new leaf, with a stronger defensive structure and key signings like Taj Bach and Uruguayan visa player Nico Gisamiro. After conceding significant volume of goals last season, they're determined to make a statement from the outset. Tonight, both teams have a point to prove. For Bell Smiths, it's about proving they belong. For Rosebuds, it's about redemption. Under the Thursday night lights at Blacksmiths Oval, the stage is set for an intense battle to open the 2025 campaign. Stay with us for the action. Kickoff is just moments away, as we do await both teams coming out for this evening's match to kick off the season. Let's take a look at how the two teams line up for this first match of 2025. For the Adamstown Rosebuds, in goal, number 1, Tom Jenkin. Number 2 is Narveen Richardson. Number 3, Tom Smart. Number 4, Dane Lawther. Number 5 is Michael Burns. Number 6, Ryan Rook. Number 7, Will Davidis. Number 8, Charlie Naylor. Number 9, Dino Fajkovic. Number 10, Taj Bach. And number 11 is Riley Ornger. Their substitutes will be number 12, Caleb Smith. Number 13, George Scorer. Number 14, Josh Haynes. Number 15, Owen Carney. Number 16, Orlando Davidis. They're coached by Chris Moylan. While for the home side, Belmont Swansea, number 1 is Kai Abrams. Number 2, Ian Matthews. 3 is Sam Kirk. 4, Adam Blunden. 6, Matt Hall. 7 is Cameron Lodge. Number 8 is Reece Newton. Number 9, Kane Woolston. Number 10, Alex Clayton. Number 11, Ethan Hall. Number 18, Adam Woodbine. Their substitutes, 5 Joe Cable, 15 Sam Byers, 16 Travis Reynolds, 17 Shuku Sunzu, and 20 is Joel Perrin. And they are coached by Mick Stafford. As we see, the referees and the players come out to get set prior to kick-off. As I said, this match does get us underway for season 2025, the Northern New South Wales Men's NPL. And of course, you can catch all the games live on the Northern New South Wales YouTube channel, Men's and Women's NPL, throughout the season. It is the place to be, live and free.
Number 8, Reece Newton. Number 3, Sam Kirk.
Seeing the players going through the handshakes, getting set, ready for season kickoff. Just moments away. Coin toss will take place in a moment. You see the two captains there. Dino Fajkovic for Adamstown. Cameron Lodge for the home side Bell Swans. Blacksmiths Oval looking a picture this evening. A momentous time for Bell Swans. Over a quarter of a century since our last in the top tier here in Northern New South Wales. They make their return tonight, and they'll be looking to do so with aplomb. While for Adamstown, they want to get their season off to a flying start after hanging in tooth and nail in the promotion and relegation playoffs in 2024. Chris McPherson bringing you all the action on the Northern New South Wales YouTube channel. Our referees get set. Assistant referees check the nets, make sure they're all intact. All looks good. If you didn't tune in earlier, the reserve grade fixture here, it was Adamstown scoring this lone goal of the second half to win it 2-1 after it was tied up 1-1 at half time to get the first victory of any of the competition propers this season. Can they make it 2 from 2 tonight? Will it be the teams can't be split, or will it be Bell Swans celebrating their return to the top tier with 3 competition points? We'll know so much more in just over 90 minutes, and our referee gets us underway. Bell Swans immediately lofted forward. Bodies collide. The ball can't be pushed through an attack, though, and Adamstown go long. Fajkovic chasing hard. Kirk does enough. Does he to see it across the line? He does. That'll be a Rosebud throw. So it'll be Rook to throw. First attacking opportunity. Inside the first 60 seconds. Dangerously into the box. Bell Swans press their defence. Well, slice kick from Newton. Hasn't been completely cleared yet. Both teams just looking to find their cohesion early. Burns uses his height and presence to take that away. There's Burns out there on the left, not Rook as I identified earlier. Apologies. We go back through the middle. Clayton pushing up, some strong contact there. And the foul is called against Matthews. And a little perplexed, but the referee's having none of it. He was right on the spot. Lofted dangerously into the box, seen away with the head. Bell Swans turn it over in dangerous territory. Davidis sends it back. Richardson, Smart, Lawther. They swing it across through the back line. Burns, Lawther, Smart again. Richardson. Bell Swans trying to close ranks in defence, and it works. Ethan Hall comes away with it. He's double teamed in defence. Naveen Richardson steals it from him. Davidis back inside. Naylor drops it back. Lawther has time and space, takes some of it on. Draws in the opposite player. And they loft it forward dangerously. Davidis has sliced over to the left. Can he create some space? One-on-one with Blunden. Drops it back, and it's picked off by Matt Hall. And it'll be a Rosebud throw in. And all Swans defending tightly. A half-hearted long-range shot from Naylor. Defence swarms from Bell Swans. They take it away. What can they come up with here? Little ball pushed across the midfield but turned over. Richardson retreats trying to pick this up. Again, a compressed defensive look from Bell Swans. Buck drifts across. Buck spent some time last season at RPL Leichhardt. He knows what's required of him at this level. There he is again, a nice little touch. Doesn't quite find his target though, but it's not completely dealt with. Fajkovic uses all of his experience, but the referee says it was a foul. A little bit of concern early here. Will Davidis down. The referee instructs him to head to the sideline. He's got a little bit of blood coming from the nose. So just get cleaned up before he heads back out. And Rosebuds will carry on for the moment with 10. Abrams goes deep. You can probably hear in the effects microphone quite a breeze blowing here. Drifting in and out. A bit gusty at Blacksmiths. See Adam Blunden tries to clear it away. Just gets enough on it to see it across the sideline in front of Buck. Davidis enters the fray again, all cleaned up, ready to go. Ball lofted dangerously. Buck trying to work with 3 defenders on him. Appeal for a penalty. It was only half-hearted from Rosebuds, and the referee says no, that's a goal kick. Kai Abrams. And play it wide now. Lodge, the captain, drills it into the back of his opposite number. Lodge, a club stalwart in his 10th season here at Bell Swans. Undoubtedly a special moment for him leading out the team today in their return to the top flight. Lawther, the man there that broke up the play. And again, sees it away for the time being. And we'll have a throw in deep in attacking territory with the man with the captain's armband on. Cameron Lodge, everyone crowded in the box. He's going to look to go long. He winds up, throws it in. Seen off for one head. Buck has an air swing. Matthews can't get it away cleanly or clearly. Bit of a collision there. We're going to have a dangerous free kick. Will the referee go to his pocket here? No, he won't. Alex Clayton looked like he was winding up to take a 25-metre shot. And would have been some goal to open the scoring here, but instead it'll be a free kick. Clayton's still a little ginger on that right leg where he collected the contact. Alex Clayton spent some time in the US League 2 as well as in the Wellington Phoenix Reserves in the New Zealand National League. So undoubtedly Bell Swans fans will be looking for some magic from him. He lofts it in dangerously. Finds the head over the crossbar. Jenkin not concerned. The header from Blunden well over the bar. Jenkin taking his time. That one carries with the wind. Comes off the head. Not quite where Kirk wanted it to go. Taken away for now. Clumsy challenge, but the referee says play on. Davidis and Newton, a little bit of a push. Some frustration there. And then the pass from Matt Hall not on target. Buck drops it back. Lofted ball. Looking for Naylor. Can't quite be cleared by Kirk. He flicks it back in. This could be dangerous. Clubbed away. Doesn't quite get across the sideline. Onga drops it into the box. Little 1-2, but pushed out for the time being. Now they try to break free. Matthews has it stolen away by his opposite number in Richardson. That collision could have been ordinary, but Richardson cleared the leg, and then Davidis almost sent it to Swansea. The wind playing behind Adamstown predominantly in this first half. As I said, it's quite gusty here at Blacksmiths. Not that far removed from the beach. Wind an almost constant present in this venue throughout the season. Coming through from the ocean as well as the opening to the lake. Lofted forward. Woolston couldn't get hold of it. Bodies go into traffic. Newton wins out for the time being. Bell Swans fans baying for a free kick. Fajkovic kept on side. Does well. Can he beat the keeper? Yes, he can. Adamstown opened the scoring in season 2025. And no surprises. Dino Fajkovic does what he does best. Snuck in behind there, Dino Fajkovic. And then dashed away. He was kept on side by the wide man on the right. And one-on-one with the keeper. He made no mistake. 10 minutes gone. It's Adamstown Rosebuds 1. Belmont Swansea United yet to score. Back to square one as they start again here, Bell Swans. They'll try and put that out of their mind very quickly. Now they work it wide. Lodge pushed it back infield. Tom Jenkin organises his troops. When he drops the ball to his feet at the edge of the 18-yard box, he'll take time to compose himself. No pressure on. He uses that breeze and goes deep and wide, looking for Davidis, but it beats everyone. As Davidis and Lodge run into the contest. Long throw. Woodbine trying to win it out, but clubs it into the legs of the defender in Smart. Lodge wanders down the sideline looking for an open player to throw to. He lobs it over. Optimistically looking for Woodbine. He couldn't control it though, and we'll have a goal kick. Barring a momentary lapse there that saw the first goal. Very little between the two sides early. Both sides creating some half chances. Just the experience of Fajkovic there. Sitting in the pocket and sneaking away when the through ball was placed well for him out in front. If you're out, Dino Fajkovic opportunities one-on-one with your keeper. More often than not, you will pay. Lob through now, looking for Taj Buck. Racing out to pick it up is Abrams. Elson's come down the left. Free kick. Davidis on Lodge. Lodge just using a little bit of experience there to draw the foul. Matthews calling for it. Lodge steps away. Blunden happy just to lay it off for Lodge. Back to Blunden. Trying to orchestrate some movement. Both teams defending very compactly. Lodge pops it through. A little bit too much slice on it. He was looking for Woolston. Why wouldn't he look for Woolston? 26 goals in 24 games in the Northern League One last year. The leading goal scorer, the Golden Boot winner. Beautifully done again. Not quite the right weighting for Buck to get free. And Abrams is out to it again. Ball lobbed forward. Defensive header. Does well. A little bit of a moment here for both sides. Keeper rushing out, and Jenkins gets it away. And they'll survive for now. McCain Woolston's showing he's going to be a handful for Bell Swans in the NPL this year, just as he was for defences in the NPL, in the Northern League One, last year. Ball stays in, does it? No, it doesn't. Assistant referee says it across the line in full. So we'll have a throw in. Richardson goes back. Driven for Davidis. Pops it back inside. Rook. Now Tom Smart goes long to the left. Laid off, pushed wide. Do well through the midfield, and then the forwards. Fajkovic, a beautiful ball. Setting a man free, just can't quite get a touch on it. Also Onga out there on the left. Just couldn't quite control it. And it'll be a goal kick for Bell Swans. Abrams says to his defenders to push up. He's going to put this up into the teeth of the breeze, is he? Or is he going to try and just pile drive it long? Sits it up. It holds up at the end. It's got plenty of length on it, though. Prodigious boot is Abrams. Richardson. Pops it infield. Buck. Distinctive with his socks down and that, what you might describe as quite unique haircut. The shaved sides and the bushy ponytail at the back. In the meantime, Cameron Lodge with the looking again for the long throw, deep in attacking territory. Goes long into the box. They're outnumbered in there, Bell Swans, but what can they come away with? Can't quite get a shot away off the boot of Reece Newton, and appeals for handball. They continue to threaten Bell Swans, driven through just to the left of the upright, past a diving Tom Jenkins. A strong effort from Bell Swans, but not quite on target. Certainly showing they're going to give as good as they get early here, Bell Swans. Jenkins taking his time, slowing things right down. Ball beats them all. Blunden gets ahead to it in the end. Headed on again. Hall. That's Ethan Hall. Two Halls out there, and Ethan and Matt for Bell Swans. And two balls here. Buck just disposes of the other. Richardson will take the throw. Adamstown leading 1-0 in their predominantly white kit tonight. Hacked away there by Buck. It wasn't quite where he wanted it. London just takes a step to the outside and lobs it forward. A little bit of a head collision, but both players okay. Woodbine a little frustrated the delivery wasn't to his liking. Now Adamstown try and spring their way out. Richardson drops it back. Lawther drives long. Puts it in between two attackers. Plenty of animation from the Adamstown coaching box early, despite their 1-goal lead. Just tuned in, it was Dino Fajkovic opening the scoring. Finished beautifully into the bottom right corner, 1-on-1 with the opposing goalkeeper in Kai Abrams. Abrams the man now, sends it just over halfway, headed on. In contest, Bell Swans looking for Woolston. He can't quite control it though. Now straight away on the counter attack. Well broken up, Sam Kirk. A huge occasion for the home club tonight, hosting their first top league game in over 25 years. 1999, the last time they were in the top league. They make their return in 2025. So much on the line in this year's NPL season. Promotion and relegation, and of course the announcement yesterday, the Australian Championship. Matthews drops it back. Ball sliced wide. An interesting pass by Lodge. That looks like a pretty clear-cut foul. A little cynical even by Onga. Referee still taking his time, not too hasty to reach into his pocket and start brandishing cards. As I was saying, the premiers in northern New South Wales, NPL will head to the Australian Championship. Great opportunity to participate at the first asking in the new second-tier equivalent. An opportunity for one NPL side to take that next step as Bells wants to take a shot from the free kick, just a little to the right. Again, watchfully seen away by Tom Jenkin. The score remains 1-0. Adamstown Rosebuds leading Bell Swans United. Just on 20 minutes gone. Crucial 3 points on the line to start the season. Plenty of Bell Swans JDL players in behind the goals there, giving a rousing reception to Tom Jenkin. Now Onga tries to set Buck free. Can't thread the needle though. Michael Burns gets a boot in. It'll be a throw in to Bell Swans. Now they try and open it up. Lodge puts on the afterburners, tries to get the outside of Davidis. Davidis gets a boot in, it'll be a throw in. That battle's been willing early. Lodge takes the quick throw. Dangerous here in the box. Can they get it? Oh, almost from Woolston. Danger not cleared yet. Deflected. Skips up. Jenkin gets a fortunate bounce after the shot from Newton. Some days the ball just bounces your way, and this evening Tom Jenkins been the beneficiary of that already. Adam Woodbine's great work there. It was a shame that Woolston couldn't get a boot to it. We would have been on level pegging as the lofted pass goes wide. Lots of optimism and positive conversation coming from the Bell Swans dugout now. Their coaching staff like what they've seen from that last passage of play. Ball sliced up into the wind. Woolston under pressure every time he gets the ball. That'll be a free kick. Fajkovic tries to dispute it with the referee, but the referee right on the spot gets that one on the money. Ball driven out wide to the right, headed away by Burns. Onga for Bach. Sends it for Onga. Fajkovic looked offside, but stays out of the play. Now it goes into the box and then cleared away by Lodge. Looking to spring that defensive line repeatedly with the through balls. Adamstown. What he's go into contact. A little bit of a clip on the way back through as well. Ethan Hall absolutely throwing himself into every challenge here. And Will Davidis finding himself the centre of attention for a number of Bell Swans players every time there's a contest. Richardson with the throw. Nicely tapped in. Fajkovic optimistic, you might say. Pushes it well wide of the goals. For a beautiful touch in from Naylor. Halfway through this first half here at Blacksmith to open the 2025 Northern New South Wales NPL men's season. Just the sole goal so far coming the way of Adamstown Rosebuds from the boot of Dino Fajkovic. Bell Swans continue to search for their reply. Ball lofted wide here. Ethan Hall can't control it. It's pushed away. Now Lodge with the ball. Richardson intercepts it. Does well. Reads the pass cleanly. And now sends Fajkovic on the interception course. But Abrams is out quickly. He's going to have to get back into his box because Barker continues the attack. They go wide. Onga. A little step over. Cuts inside. Beats another. Half appeals for a penalty. Realises he's lost his footing. And away go Bell Swans. Now, what can they create? Nicely threaded ball. Woodbine can't get away. The slide tackle comes in from Burns. And all of a sudden it ends up all the way back with it. An initial counter started with Richardson. Burns striding down the sideline. Big loping long stride. Beats his defender. Can he get the delivery in? No. Drops it back instead. Into the box. Can't quite be controlled by Davidis. Back with Lodge. Goes down the line. Well kept in. Woolston. The referee's going to come back for the clip on Woolston as he controlled that inbound. Lodge to take and drops it back. London switching across with Kirk. They play wide, a little too wide though. Moment of hesitation there, but Lodge comes away with it. Up against his opposite number, Davidis comes clear. There it is, the experience of Fajkovic creates some space now. What can he do from here? Crossed along the ground. Danger signs, but no further Rosebuds attackers. And in the end, it comes off Onga, and it'll be a goal kick. Experience of Dino Fajkovic causing some nightmares for the defence of Bell Swans in the first half here at Blacksmiths. London and Kirk. Swing it wide, looking to free up Matt Hall as he advanced looking for a pass but doesn't get it. Comes back in to Newton. Goes over the sideline and Clayton will retreat to take the throw. Right back. As the throw, Matthews makes a good run to create an open target for him. He thinks a little longer. And goes even longer again. Meanwhile, Michael Burns decides to send it into row 5 of the crowd, and Bellswan's trying to take the quick throw. Silly challenge there from Bellswans. So we're actually going to come back for the Bellswans player being held back before that. It's going to be an attacking opportunity, maybe a chance as we head towards the final 15 minutes or so of this half. For Bellswans maybe to claw back onto level pegging. So it'll be Clayton and Woodbine over the dead ball. Across it in for Matthews, but the referee says no. I hadn't instructed you to go ahead with it. Hadn't blown for you to proceed. Reece Newton goes out and asks the question of the referee. Seemed reasonably clear-cut. The assistant referee makes sure that Clayton's back on the mark where he needs to be. Woodbine's gone into the box. Clayton pops it up dangerously to the back post. Beautifully dealt with. Well read by Tom Jenkins. Saw the header of Adam Blunden coming from the back post. And picked it off cleanly. And now he tries to send Buck clear. Clayton does well. Under pressure. A young gun who spent last year with RPL Leichhardt. Clayton. Back to Kirk. And they go long. Looking to set Wilson in motion, but couldn't get it through. Physical challenge there from Newton. Well, slid in from Ethan Hall, but doesn't hang on for long. Richardson again does what he's done all evening and steals it away. Davidis. Fajkovic sets Richardson advancing down the right flank. He tries to cross it in, and it's just deflected across the byline by Adam Blunden. And the Rosebuds will have a corner. Southwestern corner of Blacksmith's Oval. Under the floodlight and in front of both sets of substitutes as they go through their warm-ups. Trying to keep warm. This breeze dropping the temperature here in Blacksmiths. Ball lobbed in past the back post. Headed away, dangerous. Cleared for the time being. Buck scoops it. Sweeping around the back. A shot taken. Abrams takes it cleanly and quickly. And straight away sends his team on the counter. Lost his footing. Skied it a little, but Wilson does a good job just to take it into Rook. Matthews sweeping around behind Lodge. Calls for the throw, and that's where it goes. Blunden. Kirk, Clayton. Tarswell steps infield, beats a couple. Lays it back off to Kirk. They decide to come and have a look across to the left. Ball looking to pop through. Richardson gets a boot in. Matthews. Referee says Richardson got the ball sliding in. Lofted forward. Fajkovic. Definitely looked like he was a good stride offside. Assistant referee leaves the flag down though. Davidis. Cop the clip. Ball on. Both players on the ball, says the referee. Things getting a little heated here. Fourth official having to have a chat to the Bellswans dugout. They're quite animated after what they believed and what looked like offside. Dino Fajkovic, the assistant referee, though, right in line. Walston throws his body in. Richardson gets a boot in, but it goes back to his opposite number in Matthews. Matthews switches it wide, looking for Clayton on the right. He decides to compose himself and settle it. Now Clayton goes long. optimistically looking for Adam Woodbine, but and drifts far too far. A little bit of conversation going on between the assistant referee now and the Bell Swans bench, and he did confirm that Fajkovic was offside, but until he becomes actively involved in the play, the flag stays down, is what we've picked up from the commentary position. Bell Swans, all of a sudden, an overload of numbers. Buck, the ball's just behind him. Could have been very dangerous if it sat in front of him. It's a step behind him, and that's going to be a free kick the way of Bell Swans. A nice clear one. Again, the referee right in line. Just over 10 minutes of regulation time remaining. In the first half here at Blacksmiths Oval. You are, of course, watching Northern New South Wales Football's YouTube channel. The opening match of the 2025 season. Round one's match of the round. The newly promoted Bell Swans up against an Adamstown Rosebud side who fought tooth and nail to stave off relegation last year. Being Westwalls and Toronto in the promotion relegation playoffs. And here we have Lodge taking the long throw. The captain gets it into the box. Falls nicely. Skewed. Dangerous. Oh, it's come up with a deflection. Appeals for handball, but it looked nice and cleanly hit. Ethan Hall gets the first goal in the NPL for Bell Swans upon their return. And we're all level. It sliced through and appeared to come off an Adamstown defender. But I think it'll be credited the way of Ethan Hall. He hit it well. And all of a sudden we're all level here as we head towards half-time. Bell Swans United 1, Adamstown Rosebuds 1. And Ethan Hall has his own little piece of history after a 26-year absence from the top league. In Northern New South Wales football, he scored the first goal for Bell Swans on their return. In his second season here at Bell Swans, danger. Cleared away for the time being. Adamstown looking for the quick response. I'd love to grab a second before half-time. Ball lofted forward. Woolston, a little bit of space, plenty of defenders retreating. He looks to skip ahead, slices infield. Gets sandwiched, says play on. The referee, he's right on the spot. Ball comes away again, Matthews with it. Newton threw himself in there, lofted again. This time for Woodbine, headed on. Ethan Hall's got one, he's looking for two. Adamstown appeal for a goal kick, but the referee again in wonderful positioning, and we'll have a corner. Bell Swans fans behind the northern goal here at Blacksmith starting to make a bit of a racket. They're up and about now that their team is on the score sheet. It'll be Alex Clayton, the import who signed on for this season in the NPL, joined Bell Swans. They'll take the corner, well weighted to the near post, headed away. Good strong defence. Not completely clear. Clayton again. What can he come up with here? Lofts it into the box, deeper to the back post this time. Spills through, and Richardson again breaks it up. Woodbine sitting deep, gets a boot to it, pushes it forward. It's Riley Ornger that headed that away at the near post from the corner. He's all that stood between Bell Swans and a second. Ornger, a signing for Adamstown this year. Looks like he's a good couple of strides offside, but it won't matter as the ball crosses the sideline. Onga came across from Valentine, originally played his football in Mildura. Down on the New South Wales-Victoria border. There he is again, Onga lofting it in, looking for Fajkovic, but Kirk gets it away, deflected down, dangerous time. Fajkovic looking for a second, Abrams parries it away. Clayton spins out of one bit of danger and into another. Scrappy pushed across, and Abrams scoops it up at the right-hand upright, and the referee waves away any appeals of a penalty from Adamstown. Burns does well, using his height to win out the header. Woodbine out there, pushing into the challenge. The header goes back now. Looking to create something with a switch, Bell Swans. But again, Naveen Richardson has been busy all day. He's done a wonderful job on the right edge of defence for Adamstown in this first half. Fajkovic is giving Adam Blunden some nightmares. You can see the frustration there. Lodge, the captain for Bell Swans, takes it away. He's a handful for any defender. There's a reason he was the leading scorer, even in a lean season for Adamstown in 2024. So this first game of the season, despite it being under lights, a few players starting to show some early signs of fatigue. We head down towards the last 5 or 6 minutes. A shot on goal, parried away and deflected by the chest. Not completely done with yet. Ball kept in by Davidis, he does well. And now it'll be a throw in again. Lodge looking to take it quickly. Matthews sends it across. Clayton. Dangerously into the box, looking again for Woolson. Burns retreats and heads it away. Davidis pushes off. Richardson lays it out. Clumsy challenge by the goal scorer in Hall. And finally, the referee will go to his pocket. The first yellow card of the evening. Not only does Ethan Hall have the first goal of Bell Swans' return to the top flight, he has their first yellow card as well. Adamstown look to recompose themselves. A bit of a challenge there. Buck pushing forward, trying to contest it. And it goes across the byline. Abrams pushes up his defenders. London back there with him. Says we're going to go long here. Drives it hard and deep into the wind. Lodge tries to control it. Davidis and Lodge. Lodge, a little clip on him on the way back through. The referee says play on. He's happy to let that go. Vajkovic. Looked offside again, but the referee's allowed the advantage to play for the time being. Lobbed forward by Blunden, looking for Hall. And then Richardson puts it into the car park. Lodge setting for the long throw. Only about 6 or 7 metres back from the byline. Throws it deep. Comes to ground. Newton can't get hold of it. It's cleared away for now. Fajkovic gets a little touch to the outside. He's going to have a foot race. Blunden will get there first. Cuts it away. Tino showing all of his nous there, just trying to create some space. Burns now, though. Gets it out in front of him. One-on-one with Newton, and the referee says Newton was holding him back. Tugs on the jersey, spotted. Deep into regulation time in the first half of the opening game of the 2025 Northern New South Wales NPL season. Chris McPherson bringing you all the action. Adamstown. No one gets to it. It bounces up dangerously, and Abrams picks it up above his head. He hits that one high, and it holds up in the wind. Well, both players holding each other, and that's exactly what the referee said. Animated Adamstown box, not happy with that. Ball lobbed long and deep by Lodge before it's seen away by Tom Smart. Last contact off a Bell Swans player, so Richardson will take the throw. He goes long. Headed away by Lodge. A bit of a nudge there. Play on, says the referee again. Hall lofts it into the box dangerously. Jenkin out to it quickly on the first bounce. Goes long. Fajkovic body to body with Blunden, and Blunden heads it over the sideline. Regulation time all but expires. Little nudge there from Richardson on Hall. Fourth official signalling a minimum of 1 minute of added time to be played. Bell Swans. Could they somehow snatch a lead heading to half time? Would be a dream here for the Blacksmiths Oval crowd. Clayton steps through three, can't step through the fourth. Try to take on the whole team himself. Push wide. A clearance quickly by Adamstown. Lodge trying to quickly step it up. What can Bell Swans come up with here in the remaining few seconds before the break? Lodge pushing it for Woolston. Brought to ground. They go long now looking for Fajkovic. Could it go the other way? London and Fajkovic toe to toe. Fajkovic gets inside, cuts inside the 18-yard box, cuts across one and across another. Can he turn? No, he can't. Ball taken away from him. Half-time must be imminent. The referee checks his watch, whistle to the mouth, and that will be half-time here at Blacksmiths Oval. And a thrilling half of football to get us underway for season 2025. Both sides leaving absolutely nothing in the tank. A goal early to Dino Fajkovic saw Adamstown take the lead before a goal in the back end of this first half. Ethan Hall, the first for Bell Swans here at Blacksmiths Oval upon their return to the top league, has us at level pegging 1-1 between Belmont, Swansea United and Adamstown Rosebuds at halftime. We'll take a short break and we'll rejoin you in about 10 minutes with the second half on Northern New South Wales Football's YouTube.
What does medical research look like? Become involved in local research with global impact.
No matter who you are, there's a place for you to play football with us. Registrations for the 2025 season are open now.
Football is
everywhere! It's everywhere!
On the beach, at school, at the park, in the backyard or on the pitch. Football is everywhere in northern New South Wales.
Football is Newcastle.
Lake Macquarie.
The Hunter Valley.
Search Northern New South Wales Football to find your club and join our team, because football
What does medical research look like? Become involved in local research with global impact. Hunter Medical Research Institute.
No matter who you are, there's a place for you to play football with us. Registrations for the 2025 season are open now.
Football is
Everywhere! It's everywhere!
On the beach, at school, at the park, in the backyard or on the pitch. Football is everywhere in northern New South Wales.
Football is Newcastle.
Blake Macquarie.
The Hunter Valley!
Search Northern New South Wales Football to find your club and join our team, because football is everywhere in northern New South Wales.
Can we please have the field cleared for the second half?
Welcome back to Blacksmith's Oval for the second half of the round one match of the round. Northern New South Wales Football YouTube channel, the Northern New South Wales NPL. Chris McPherson calling all of the action as the Adamstown Rosebuds take on the home side. Belmont, Swansea United, the Bell Swans in their return to the top tier. Touched on in the introduction, 26 years in the making, the return here for Bell Swans. And they are right in this contest at 1-1 at the break. A wonderful night here in Blacksmiths. Substitution at half-time. Coming from the field is going to be Matt Hall for Bell Swans. He'll be replaced by Joe Cable. A signing from the Mid-North Coast, the Macleay Valley Rangers. Takes his place out there. Of course, make sure you stay tuned to the Northern New South Wales Football YouTube channel. All of the matches across the NPL, men's and women's, will come to you live and free on that channel. An absolute blockbuster round to get us underway for both competitions. And a cracking opening 45 here at the southernmost club in the NPL. Adamstown looking to work it free. Adamstown not marking about. The ball falls back for Buck. He's sandwiched between Matthews and another defender in Kirk, but gets away for the time being. Both players tangled, holding on. The referee happy if they're both going to hold each other to let them go. Buck comes to ground just outside the 18-yard box. A foul's been adjudged. No surprises. Dino Vajkovic, the man to step up over the dead ball. And he's got Taj Buck with him. Vajkovic strikes it just high above the left goal post and over the crossbar. Turnover dangerous here. Buck can't quite get to it. It was ominous there. Abrams had lost his footing as well. Burns to take the long throw. Headed away. Cleared for now. Woolston does well to control it. Pops it out in front of Hall. Woodbine. Sliding tackle takes the ball. And Adamstown breathe a sigh of relief. End-to-end football to open this second half. Picturesque night here in Blacksmith. Both teams quite willing. Onga now. He's got space. Cuts inside for Buck. Good fortune rather than good management. Saw it fall his away of a teammate, but he couldn't control it. Now Matthews. Surface getting a little bit slippery as the night cools here and a little bit of dew starts to fall. Buck sends it forward. Vajkovic looks to be a step offside. And the assistant referee pulls up. Sam Kirk gets us back underway here. As long looking for Matthews, finds the head of Burns in opposition. Onga now. Can't quite get it away. Cable. His first real involvement. Hall now. Woodbine's free. Wide on the left if he can use him. Hall goes himself. Now slides it out for Woodbine. Lobs it to no one. Well wide of the goals on the left. And no threat to the net. Both dugouts a little more vociferous in this second half. They know how much is at stake here. What a springboard it would give them if they could walk away from Blacksmiths with the first 3 points of the season. Headed away and well over the sideline, almost up into our commentary position. Burns with the throw. Goes long looking for Fajkovic. Fajkovic holding Kirk. Buck puts it in. Davidis throws himself in. Hall blocks it. The original goal scorer for Blacksmiths. Lofted wide now. Gets himself a little tangled, Alex Clayton. It'll be a corner. Buck to take the corner. Holds both hands aloft, suggesting it's going to go to the air at the back post, and that's exactly where he goes. Headed away to the edge of the 18-yard box. Struck now. Well clear of the goals. Plenty of conversation between the two benches. Coaching staff very familiar with each other. All in good nature, though, at this point of the season. As I was touching on, you can catch all the games live and free on the Northern New South Wales Football's YouTube channel at the men's and women's NPL. As Hall goes on a ranging run, we'll come back and have a little bit of a look ahead to what else is on this weekend. Pulling of shirts both ways, and a referee adjudges it in the favour of Bell Swans. Of course, tomorrow night we've got Edgeworth up against Broadmeadow, a huge humdinger at Jack McLaughlin Oval from 8 p.m. Friendly banter, getting a little bit more animosity in it between the two benches. In the meantime, though, Alex Clayton stands over the dead ball. Can Bell Swans grab a second and send the crowd into raptures here? No, they can't. Headed away for the time being by Adamstown. Naveen Richardson pushes it across the sideline. It'll be a throw in less than a metre from the byline. Looking for the long throw. Numbers in the box. The throw falls a little short. Headed on. Matthews takes a strike, deflected away with a head up. Defensive composure from the Rosebuds. While we wait for the corner, we'll run through those other fixtures. On Saturday at 4:30, it's Maitland hosting Valentine at Cook Square Park. 6:30 Saturday, it's Newcastle Olympic up against Cooks Hill United. Sunday, 4:30, Charlestown Azuri hosting Western. And then 6 o'clock on Sunday night, Lambton Jaffers up against the New Lambton Eagles. An absolute belter of a round to come to you. It's off the post! Woolston looking for his first. And we're going to see a card come out here, going the way of the captain in Lodge. And we go from almost a goal to Woolston at the back post. He ghosted in there and nearly doubled the tally for Bell Swans. Battle between Fajkovic and Blunden goes on. In the meantime, Onga drops it back. Burns lofts it into the box. Fajkovic, a little bit of a push out, and the referee all over it. Now Buck leaps over a sliding tackle from Kirk. Dragged to ground by Blunden. That's just silly. The referee must be getting as frustrated as the fans are here. Plenty of tension, 3 points on the line. As we head further into this second half here. A floodlit Blacksmiths Oval on a Thursday night. The start of the 2025 Northern New South Wales NPL men's competition. Put into the box. Clipped on, headed. Oh, beautiful save at the first attempt. Reactions from Kai Abrams. A defensive header first. And Dino Fajkovic nearly had his second. And Abrams up to it. And shepherded across the line for the time being. And now it'll be a corner. Onga lofts it up deep. The wind gets hold of it. Fajkovic tracking back. Now Hall. Hall turns on the afterburners. Racing away. Referee happy to let that go. Felt like he was pulled back, but it'll be a throw in. Referee right on the spot. As we went through before, a bumper round of men's action this weekend. Next off the slate, a throw in. Hardly going back into play. The assistant referee says it did. I'm saying round one continues tomorrow night with Edgeworth up against Broadmeadow, and then we've also got the women's action this weekend. All starts Saturday night with New Lambton hosting Charlestown Azzurri as the throw goes long into the box. Cleared away for the time being. Buck can't get hold of it. Deflects it down. And try to break free on the counter. DeVitis does well. Pushes it out to the right. That one far too heavy for anyone to chase, and it'll trickle away unthreateningly over the byline. The other games for the women's all on Sunday. Of course, a 7-team competition this year. Lake Macquarie City coming in. Mid-Coast FC dropping out, and Warners Bay making way as well. And on Sunday, it will be Maitland FC hosting Lake Macquarie City in the match of the round at 4 o'clock. And at 6 p.m, Broadmeadow up against Newcastle Olympic. Newcastle Olympic off that heartbreaking penalty shootout loss in the Charity Shield to Charlestown Azzurri, and Adamstown will have the bye in the Women's Premier League. As Jenkins comes out, dives the ground. An appeal for a foul from some of his teammates, but Jenkins didn't seem too concerned. Ball comes wide, looking for Onga, but a little too wide even for him. So Adamstown will go to their bench imminently. In the meantime, though, Alex Clayton with the throw. He goes long, headed back by Burns. It wasn't Burns, it was Lawther. DeVitis cops a little deflection. Onga pops it through, looking for Buck. London gets a shin to it. Doesn't quite clear the danger. Now he does. Blocks the pass. And pushed it across the sideline. And we are going to see the change. The 11 replaced by 14. The fourth officials board having 11 for 7, but that's okay. So it will be Josh Haynes coming on for Riley Onga. DeVitis. Beautiful little work around there. Clayton showing his polish. Abrams. Ball pushed down. Fajkovic chasing. He's going to push hard, trying to put the pressure on Abrams. Abrams shows some composure. And the flag goes up for offside. That's Adam Woodbine. Jenkins slides out there, snapping that one up inside the front edge of the 18-yard box. Fajkovic lofts it. Touch and go on the offside. The flag comes up. London deep, looking for Matthews. A little too heavy. Looking for the long throw for Fajkovic. Deflected by Matthews. Burns will take the throw now. Goes long, looking for Buck. Loses his footing in the challenge with Clayton. Kirk and Haynes go at it together. A lot of animation here. Have a change. Alex Clayton will come from the field. The play coming on in jersey 14. We'll just get a clarification. Was it on the initially listed bench? Buck now. Clears it down the line. Kirk retreating. Does well to lay it off. Matthews dips it infield. Buck now. Kirk. And Haynes in a one-on-one challenge. London does well, plays it into the opponent's legs and earns the throw. Phillips Tapsell, the new signing, coming on for Bell Swans. Spent most of last year, well, the whole season of last year, with Charlestown Azuri. Was part of their deep run through the finals. Abrams now, long with the goal kick. Falls now, Buck looking for a runner. Sets Haynes free. London gets a boot in and pushes it across the eastern sideline. Almost 20 minutes gone here in the second half. Animated crowd here for this first home game in the return to the top league for Belmont Swansea. Certainly riding the emotions and the waves of this game so far. Dangerous here, Buck into the box, up against Phillips Tapsell. Both spent time at Azuri in the last couple of years. Ball pushed into the box, beautiful delivery. And Adamstown Rosebuds hit the lead again. They lead 2-1.
Extended their lead against Belmont. That goal scored in the 20th minute. Adamstown
Goal scorer again. Dino Fajkovic with a second. Beautiful work by Buck in the lead up. And all of a sudden, Rosebuds lead 2-1 here. Exact same score the reserve grade game was determined by. Burns lofts it forward. Picks up the 14, which is actually Caleb Smith as a jersey change after the initial lineups. Josh Haynes in a moment to come on. Likely for the man with a brace to his name in Dino Fajkovic, you'd expect. Ball pushed forward, looking for Woodbine. Lawther pushing back. Back for Matthews now with a throw. Pops it infield. Nice turn there. Cable showing good touch. Back to Matthews. Feeds it through, a little heavy. Looking for Reece Newton, and he'll come that change now. It's actually Taj Buck coming from the field. And he'll be replaced by number 12, which is Josh Haynes. Jenkin now with the goal kick. Goes high and holds up in the wind. Fajkovic and Matthews go toe-to-toe. Smith comes away for now. Haynes pops it out in front, looking for Davidas, but can't come away with it. Lodge finds Woolston. Kirk down in back play. Woolston fighting tooth and nail with the defender. Manages to hang on for now. The crowd appealing for a foul, but the referee says play on. Ball goes long. Abrams comes out of his box. Not exactly clean from Blunden as it goes back into the box, and Abrams picks it up. Kicks it clear, and not a Bell Swans player in sight. Matthews ends up getting there and pushing the ball across the line from the feet of Burns. Burns looking for an opportunity, someone to throw to. Headed infield. Fajkovic now in the midfield. Hall gets a header away, but only as far as Tom Smart. Smart, a signing from the Stockton Sharks this year. Coming across from the lower leagues. Try his luck in the NPL this season. Certainly hasn't looked out of place in the heart of defence. Burns does well to slide back inside Matthews. Hall comes and tries to cut him off. Puts it out in front. Blunden easily deals with it. Abrams clears it into midfield. Almost finds Woodbine, but it's broken up in the end. Ryan Rook hasn't had too much to do in the defensive midfield today. Cable does well to win out, has his jersey tugged, and the referee plays advantage, and now will come back. Looks as if Bell Swans preparing for another change. Phillips Tapsall to Kirk. Burns breaks it up and comes away with it. Haynes looking for a runner. Just a little too heavy with his touch. Smart retreating. Physical challenge. The referee says play on. We've got a Belmont player down. Back to his feet now. So it might be Woolston. Came so close early in this half. Rattled the woodwork. The header at the right post. Looks like a signing from Lake Macquarie. Shuku Sunzu might be making his way on. It might be a double change for Bell Swans. They loft it into the box. Headed away. The imposing height of Burns sees it off to the diminutive Haynes. Shoulder to shoulder, Matthews wins out. Pops the ball through, feeds it well for Woolston. Burns slides in and pushes it across the line. Just shy of the corner flag. And Burns has come off second best. It's not Burns' apologies. It's Dane Lawther. Throw in taken by Bell Swans. Matthews pushes it towards the near post. Can't get to a teammate. Vajkovic frees up Haynes, but the touch too heavy and goes across the sideline. And some changes. Looks like it'll be Kirk and the goal scorer Ethan Hall that come off, and the changes that go on will be Shuku Sunzu. One of the changes, I'll confirm the other in a moment. Kai Craner will be the other. So confirming that Ethan Hall and Sam Kirk come off. Looks like Phillips Tapsall will slot in. Centre back for Kirk. Matthews back to right back. Looking for the equaliser, Bell Swans. Matthews pushes it to the right. Finds Cable. He drifts across the midfield, trying to thread the ball. Beautiful ball. Sets Shunzu free. Almost beats a diving keeper, but Jenkins dives on it after he parries it down. What an impact early from Shuku Sunzu. Beautifully threaded. Cable, a handful in the midfield, threaded that wonderfully. Sunzu so close to finishing. Pushed another inch or two to the left, and he finds the inside of the left post. And we're all level. They're going to have their hands full. The Adamstown defence. The signing of Shunzu coming across from Lake Macquarie as Lake Macquarie City made their way down to the Northern League One. Belmont Swansea, the team that replaced them in the promotion and relegation. As the teams traded places, Shunzu traded clubs. What a shot, and into the back of the net from long range, Reece Newton. The crowd at Blacksmiths love it. And why wouldn't you? From 25 metres out on the volley. Casual as you like, Reece Newton's got us back on level pegging. Belmont Swansea United 2. Adamstown Rosebuds 2. Still 15 minutes remain here. Plenty of time for twists in the tail of the opening game of the opening round of season 2025. If you're here in attendance at Blacksmiths, you've well and truly got the value out of the price of admission. As Woodbine gives away a simple foul. And you can feel emotions building. Tension you could cut with a knife. Both these sides will be desperately chasing 3 points to start their season. Ryan Rook has dispossessed the ball out in front now. Woolston, he's got space, he's got time. Sun Tzu charging forward, can't quite find him. Yes, he can! My goodness, back-to-back goals for Belmont Swansea United. A deflection off the defender. I think it'll go down as an own goal. But all of a sudden, for the first time since they returned to the top tier, Belmont Swansea United lead in the NPL 3-2. And all of a sudden, the crowd here at Blacksmiths has come alive. And Chris Moylan will turn to his bench again. We'll have a change coming. The changes are coming so thick and fast. The fourth official has given up on the board. And it will be one of the standouts of the defence, Naveen Richardson, who will make way. And Owen Carney will take the field. Headed away by Woolston. Rosebud with the throw. Plenty of time still to come. Confirmation of that change coming. Carney, one of the big signings for Rosebud this year, came to them from Houston FC, the USL League 2. Clean sliding tackle by Lawther there. Phillips Tapsell goes long. Sun Tzu's been an absolute handful since he's come on. He's dealt with there, and the referee says play on. London easily moves it on. Both teams fighting tooth and nail, leaving nothing in the tank. Sun Tzu puts it out in front. Woodbine takes a shot from range. Almost. The crowd thought it had gone in, but it slices to the right of the goals, and the score remains 3-2 in favour of Belmont Swansea. If they can hang on to this lead, this crowd will go into raptures at the full-time whistle. Winning was a habit last season for them, but it's a whole different kettle of fish in the NPL coming up from the Northern League 1. They dominated that season, won it by 12 points. 4 games clear at the end of the season. They know it'll be a lot tougher time chalking wins this season. Woolston turns it over. Turned over Matthews, under pressure now. Smith. They send it wide. On the break now, Adamstown. Can they get the equaliser? Sun Tzu chasing back. Broken up by the captain in Lodge. Seen back almost to halfway. Woolston looking for it. It bounced up nicely for him. Burns is pulled up. Woolston can't quite get away with it. The execution for both teams a little clunky late. The fatigue showing early in the season. Haynes. Burns clearly injured. I think Adamstown out of changes though. He's going to have to work his way through. The last 10 and a bit minutes here of regulation time. Matthews looking for an option. Goes long over the top. Cable with a head. He's coming back to it again. Belmont Swansea are wise here. They'll keep attacking through the channel that Burns is defending. He's clearly less than 100%. They come back. Cable. Nearly orchestrated a goal for Sun Tzu before. Cable working hard. The Mid-North Coast recruit has looked electric since he's come on. Now, Bell Swans make their final change. Inside the last 10 minutes. Sam Byers looks like he'll come on for Woodbine. We'll just confirm that in a moment. The throw. Headed. Watched away. And it goes across the byline. It'll be a goal kick. And we're going to have a change. And here it comes. Fourth official just orchestrating the board. And will be Woodbine. He's hobbling. There's a couple of players out there hobbling. And here he comes now, making his way off. Been a busy shift for Woodbine. And now Sam Byers has a job to do as Belmont Swansea United look to close this out and take their first 3 points on their return to the NPL, to the State League. Abrams goes long. Matthews heads it across the line. Sunzu trying to free up Wilson. Byers now. Is he onside? No, he's not. The flag goes up. Sunzu pushes it wide anyway, but the flag had gone up. All threaded wide now. Haynes keeps it in. Sits it back. Rook lobs it in. No one pursuing. And Abrams drops it down and then grabs it with a regather. Belmont Swansea will be happy to take their time. Just over 7 minutes of regulation time remaining here at Blacksmiths. The crowd on the edge of their seat. My home crowd hoping that a miracle of the first 3 points to start the season. Adamstown urgently pushing to claw back. Parity. They've led twice. And the ball's gone across the byline there. A little bit of a misstep in defence from the Rosebuds. Belmont Swansea look to press their advantage. Sunzu steps up over the dead ball, lofts it in. That's big. It's too big for everyone, and it drifts away. A hush settling over the majority of the crowd here at Blacksmiths. What it would mean to this team, to this fan base. Shuku Sunzu cuts back, beautiful touch, threads it into the box. It's broken up by Adamstown. And they clear it away over the sideline. It'll be a throw in the way of Bell Swans. They keep pushing on. They're not satisfied with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to extend it to 2. Heart and mouth stuff for the Belmont Swansea fans here at Blacksmiths on opening night of the Northern New South Wales NPL season. Matthews pushing it back. Blunden out to the captain in Lodge. Lofts it in, looking for Sunzu. It's headed away and it'll be a goal kick. Nick Stafford's having a little bit of fun with this lead at the moment. He's been fairly animated all game. The Belmont Swansea coach. And enjoying his time at the helm of the side, back in the top tier. All of a sudden, Adamstown, they've gone all out attack. They've dropped to 3 backs. They've pushed wing backs up. Fajkovic back at the top of the attack. Haynes thinks about crossing it in. It's broken up though. And Bell Swans will go on the counter attack. Sun Tzu. Lofted and goes over the sideline by Cameron Lodge. Fighting for dear life here. They know that 1 goal is not a comfortable buffer. Adamstown now with a throw in deep in attacking territory. As the time ticks down here at Blacksmiths. Adamstown looking to steal at least a point. Well broken up. Pushed into the car park on the eastern side. Adamstown another throw. The tension builds. Inside the 18-yard box now. Broken up and pushed across the byline by the defence. It's going to be a corner. It's like Rook to take the corner. Pops it in flat. Headed over. Falls at the back post. Danger not averted. Davidis. Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu does well. Gets his boot in. Gets away again. This time it will be a foul. The hand in the back. Shuku Sun Tzu has been an absolute handful since he's come on. Dangerous every time he's gotten over the ball. 2.5 minutes of regulation time remain. Quinton Phillips-Tapsell goes long. Deflected over the sideline by Smart. Matthews with the throw in. Belmont Swansea happy to tick away the time. Sun Tzu back to Matthews. Plays it on for Sun Tzu. Into the box. Matthews with a chance to cross. Cross it along on the turf. Beats everyone somehow. Craner on the edge of the 18-yard box. What can he conjure? Lofts it in dangerously. Woolston, the flag goes up. He missed the target, but he was offside. "26 goals in 24 games, and despite a couple of cracking opportunities, hasn't quite been able to buy one in game 1. What a game this has been. 1 minute of regulation time remaining, and then we'll be at the referee's discretion. Battle here. Fajkovic tries to win out but can't hold on, and it's pushed across the sideline by Blunton. All of a sudden, the yellow jerseys swarm backwards, trying to shut things down. Can Adamstown snatch one here at the death? Beautiful sliding work. They go long. Ball wide. Woolston. Sun Tzu racing down. If they can get him on target. Oh, inches outside of his reach. He's absolute lightning, is Shuku Sun Tzu. 5 minutes of additional time is the minimum that we'll play here at Blacksmiths. One thing is for sure, the crowd will be on the edge of their seats for the next 5 minutes. All down the line from Matthews. Can't quite be reeled in the end by Sam Byers. Burns. He's coming back to take the throw. Lawther didn't want to take it. Headed away. Falls for Rook. Blunden. Matthews lofts it forward. Lawther. Cable. Cable breaks free. What can he create? Not a lot. It's broken up by Smart. They go on the counter attack. Burns a drop back. Ball pushed through. Sun Tzu's onside. Gets one-on-one with the keeper. The touch a little too heavy. He's clipped by the keeper. Will it be a penalty? Won't matter. Woolston puts it in the back of the net. And Belmont Swansea lead 4-2 in stoppage time. Not over yet, but they're celebrating. Shuku Sun Tzu has been absolutely electric. And he turns provider for Woolston, unselfishly. And the Northern League's leading goal scorer in 2024 gets himself on the board in 2025, his first NPL goal. Despite trailing twice, they now lead by 2. A yellow card goes. Yellow card goes the way of the coach in Mick Stafford. He's been animated, undoubtedly entertaining as well. He's kept the 4th official on his toes today. And Matthews with the throw. As they look to wind down the clock and take the 3 points to open season 2025. Jenkin goes deep and long. After leading 2-1, they've fallen behind 4-2. Adamstown. Belmont Swansea found 3 second-half goals. Long throw from Matthews. Burns heads it back infield. A hit and hope from Naylor. Sun Tzu puts on the afterburners again. Can he find a 5th? He's brought down to the box. It'll be a penalty. The crowd ecstatic here at Blacksmiths. The referee goes to his pocket and issues a yellow card for the foul. And Belmont Swansea will have the chance to seal this. It'll be Reece Newton, the man who scored from range with a volley earlier, to take the penalty. And potentially a 5th for Belmont Swansea on their return to the Premier League. Newton steps up. Jenkin dives but can't get there. He goes the wrong way. Newton gets a brace. Belmont Swansea, 4 goals in the second half, and they lead 5-2 here at Blacksmiths Oval. 4.5 minutes into stoppage time. A minimum of 5 to be played. It can't be too long to go now. What a showing in the second half from the home side here at Blacksmiths. Woolston looking for a second. Pulls back. Has a shot. Parried away. There's pouring salt into the wound in this stoppage time of the second half are Bell Swans. The man of the moment, Shuku Sun Tzu, takes a quick corner. Little fake. Stepping left and right. Threads the ball in. Drop back, hit from range. Well clear of the crossbar and well clear of the left upright. Remains 5 goals to 2. And there is the full-time whistle. And in their first game back in the Northern New South Wales NPL, Belmont Swansea run out comprehensive winners, 5 goals to 2 over Adamstown Rosebuds. And after one game, they do hold the honour of sitting atop the NPL table in Northern New South Wales. A huge round to come. What a match it was. It was 1-1 at half-time. In the first half, Dino Fajkovic opened the scoring for Adamstown, while Ethan Hall scored the first goal on their Belmont Swansea's return to the top league. In the second half, an own goal. 2 goals to Reece Newton, including a stunner from range and a penalty, and a goal to Kane Woolston, the golden boot from last year's Northern League, and a second to Dino Fajkovic for Adamstown. Saw us with a full-time score of 5 goals to 2. A huge congratulations to Belmont Swansea. What a show both them and Adamstown Rosebuds put on tonight. We look forward to bringing you lots more action on the Northern New South Wales Football YouTube channel throughout the season. Plenty more games to stay tuned to over the weekend. For now, Chris McPherson on behalf of Northern New South Wales Football wishing you a good night.